like to play with it.
Hello and thanks for joining us, 2K Sports fans, for another exciting presentation of NBA basketball. We'll see Tampa taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. So the Lakers win the tip. And now the opening lineup for Tampa. We've got Stone. Black Hole is out there with lights out. Then it's the Prophet, and it's baddest one in at the 2 spot. From beyond the arc, and then some. The Prophet's got the game going here with the first basket for Tampa. Right side, Russell. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
You know, maybe he's not the fastest guy on the court, but quickness is more important than pure speed in basketball. Russell's handle and scoring instincts, though, are borderline elite.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
And right off the bat, Greg, it looks like that A game is exactly what he brought.
From deep, drops in the tray. And that's now 9 points for the Prophet.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage inside.
And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Randall no good.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
The Prophet's gotten everything to drop so far, shooting 4 of 4. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell. Now we'll go to David Alton. Had a chance to talk with head coach Luke Walton. DA?
That's right, Kevin. He said they can't be loose with the ball tonight against this team with great hands and defensive awareness. If they do, the turnovers and fast break points will pile up quickly. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Taking on a defense like the one they're facing today has certainly got their attention.
You know, you have to watch film on them for a few minutes to see how sturdy they are defensively.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, no surprise they spent the bulk of their preparations getting their offensive game plan in place and ready to roll.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Troutman, and again Tampa with the triple.
And that's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
The offense just struggled mightily in that game. They went stretches where points just became very difficult to come by.
And ironically, their play wasn't that bad. It was just their shot making that went AWOL.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Ingram. It's stolen. Here's Troutman. And again, Tampa with a triple. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Tampa.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
From deep three-point range, the long-distance three is buried. The Prophet's got 24 points.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And, guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And again, Tampa with a triple.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Offensive rebound. No good from Shaq.
really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
And again, Tampa with a triple.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
And the Lakers with possession here after Tampa picked up a 3 with their last shot. Here's Troutman, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet.
Timeout.
But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
Start it.
And the Lakers call time here. The Prophet really making a difference here.
He's dialed in from long range. They got to stay in his hip pocket and deny him the catch.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, outside, Redick. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Now here's Ingram. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
And really, Ingram is consistent in nailing these perimeter shots. Gotta get a hand up, or he's gonna make you pay.
Connects from three-point range.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now here's Redick. In the corner, it's Ingram. A 3-ball. And Stone pulls it down. Ingram's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Here's Troutman. And again, Tampa with a triple.
Hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
Talk about putting up points in a hurry. He can't miss right now.
Ripped away. Fast break, here they come. And again, Tampa with a triple.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Here's shot by Redick, no good.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
Outside, Russell. Randall with a screen for Russell. It's stolen. Here's Troutman.
Oh! Oh, man!
And that one is hammered home.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Deep, and again, Tampa with a triple.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point, defensively, you have to take something away.
Out of bounds, Tampa takes possession, and Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Joakim Noah's checked in for O'Neal. Johnson comes in for Randall. Allen's checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's Clarkson in for Russell. Here's Troutman, and again, Tampa with a triple.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Now, here's Clarkson. Not a lot of room. There's 45 seconds left in the first. Here's Ingram. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Ingram's got 6.
Not much else the D can do besides get a hand up. I mean, Ingram is just one of those guys who makes contested shots consistently. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And really deep through that time. The Profits got 58.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Yeah, and Greg, you know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
Knocked loose. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. Just 4 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And guys, your take so far in Tampa?
How good has the ball movement been here? Just absolutely terrific.
Boy, that kind of timely passing, Greg, really fun to watch.
Here's the Prophet. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. They got Tony Allen. Noah is out there with Amir Johnson. Then it's Johnson, and it's Clarkson in at the point. That's the Laker 5. Noah, the pass to Allen. Feeds to Clarkson. Ball's knocked loose. Shot clock at 6. Unloads from 13. They get it back. Up and in on the layup.
Hacking inside. Clarkson plays with a chip on his shoulder, like he's trying to prove something every night. That's not a bad way to play when you're young and up and coming.
Got that one up quick. Baddest one's got his second basket of the night.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Yeah, that's a great call by you, Greg. You're right on top of it. He's a player that knows exactly how to seek out that juggler.
Allen, that's good.
How about that cloth soft touch? I mean, just a gentle little teardrop, almost like a falling leaf. A leaf falling down slowly to the ground. Very sweet and colorful, too.
Rambis is checked in for Amir Johnson. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. To the middle. Here's Stone, and Tampa getting another bucket right there.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into easy points.
Here's Rambis. Three-pointer. A three-pointer is right on target. 8 points for baddest one.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, it's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money. That's no doubt. Quick hands and the ability to anticipate the opening to create a turnover, so valuable, especially for a guard, as we see two tremendous talents with their ability to steal that ball away.
You know, and John Stockton, the only player to have cracked the 3,000 barrier in terms of career steals. You ask the fans about Stockton, and it's his passing they'll remember. But if you ask the players he's played up against, they'll tell you it's his defense that was just as sharp. Well, there's hot guys, and then there's really hot. They just can't miss.
You know, Greg, sometimes you'll see an individual guy go on a shooting tear like this, but the whole squad, wow.
Yeah, foolish play. He's got to be thinking out there.
Which he clearly wasn't on that play. Or maybe he was thinking just about something other than basketball.
Well, speaking of thinking, back home, guys, we call that a good old-fashioned brain freeze.
Ingram, he's checked in for Johnson.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run. Yeah, the offense seems completely in disarray.
Exactly. But at the other end, it's one bucket after the other. This run is getting out of hand right now.
Shaq dishing to Clarkson. Lays it up and banks it in. Clarkson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And this is the advantage Clarkson has. I mean, he's a big combo guard and can convert through contact.
Oh, he launched that one from way outside. And that's now 17 points for Baddest One. Baddest One's gone a perfect 6 of 6 shooting. And now Tampa on the break, using his post move to get the 2 points. Baddest One's got 19 points.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
Here we go, one-on-one from deep three-point range, and again Tampa with a triple.
He's really starting to ramp it up now, getting involved in the offense here after being held without a point in the first.
Now, here's Clarkson. Over in the corner, Allen. A floater. It's deflected. Here's Baddest One. From deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range. He's got 25.
Dropping bombs. How many more threes are we going to see from him tonight?
Well, we've already seen plenty. I mean, he's got more points from outside the arc than inside of it so far.
From deep three-point range, the long-distance three is buried.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Shaq's shot is good.
Timeout.
And now the first timeout called here for Tampa.
I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Randall's checked in for Rambis. Redick comes in for Allen. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Clarkson.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
And here is Los Angeles now. And here's Russell. Pass to Ingram. And now Tampa on the break. Here's lights out. And again, Tampa with a triple.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And now Tampa on the break. And again, Tampa with a triple.
No hesitation at all in transition, and they have a huge margin in that department.
Fast breaks yield easy buckets, guys. They've made the most of their chances in that regard. The defense not able to get set, you get a running start to the rim, you should get a good number of scoring chances that way.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Now, here is Russell. In the corner, it's Ingram. 1:09 left in the first half of the game. Didn't think that was going to go in. 9 points for lights out.
Oh, beautiful looking shot. I mean, when you can hit it from that deep, wow.
Russell with it. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. Johnson, he's checked in for the Lakers. Johnson comes in for Ingram.
James Johnson.
Redick with the three. And again, the Lakers no good. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spots. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Here is Russell after the basket by Tampa. Knocked away. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lights out. And again, Tampa with a triple.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
For 3. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Now Russell. The Prophet passes to baddest one. Lights out. Got the shot! My goodness is right.
Just no better feeling to be able to deliver in a moment like that.
Unbelievable. When a shot like that falls, even the hostile crowd has to crack a smile.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters.
Talk about great numbers for the Prophet. And talk about the 3-ball for him. Wow, unbelievable from long distance.
Clark, there have been some fireworks from deep today. Boy, he is just dangerous out there.
On offense, here's Tampa. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. So for Tampa, the 5 right now. Blackhole is out there with Stone. Then there's baddest one. Then it's the Prophet. And it's lights out in at the 3 slot. From deep, he just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Pedal to the metal, Greg, is his style. He's got his foot on it, and he's not letting up.
And it's Tampa with the ball after D'Angelo Russell's miss.
And scoring at will, starting to pull away here.
Certainly this one's threatening to get out of hand, and soon, partner.
He feeds it to Redick. Russell kicks to O'Neal. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now, here's Redick. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And now we've got the intentional foul. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Here's O'Neal, and just miss after miss right now.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times. Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just are not letting up at all.
Here's lights out. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Lights out's got 13 points in the second half.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
That's a foul called on the Prophet. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Lakers. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Julius Randle. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for J.J. Redick. Jordan Clarkson. Now, here's Clarkson. Tight defense on him, and the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
5 turnovers for him on the game. Guys, that's making it really hard for them to close the gap.
And the Lakers making a change here. Allen's checked in. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Some nice ball movement by Tampa. And the basket by Stone.
What a great start to the second half. They still haven't missed a field goal.
It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession. It's really essential they put a stop to this run, and the best way to do it is by great execution.
From deep three-point range, and again Tampa with a triple.
And the lead continues to increase. They are just playing flawless basketball at both ends.
Greg, I can't identify an area where this team has underperformed. I mean, they've been 5-star in every category.
And again, Tampa with a triple.
And all of a sudden, you can see the confidence overflowing offensively.
Getting everything to drop at an ideal time. I mean, they're poised for a terrific crunch time run here.
Rambis is checked in for Los Angeles.
Kurt Rambis.
Got a piece of it.
What are you doing?
Here's Black Hole. And again, Tampa with a triple.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Woo, it's all you, Los Angeles.
Now, here's Clarkson. D right on him. Passes it to Ingram. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. Stolen away. Pass to Black Hole. And he dunks it down.
What an incredible run they're on right now. Offense as well as I've ever seen it played.
Every single guy on their team with the absolute Midas magic touch, shooting the lights out here.
Swiped it away. Deflects the pass. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Johnson comes in for Rambis. And it's Johnson in for Ingram. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Got a piece of it. Baddest one passes to the Prophet. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Whoa, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Here's Black Hole, 17 points in the game. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Tampa.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
And again, Tampa with a triple.
Putting on a clinic this quarter. I mean, what a tremendous outburst scoring-wise.
From deep. And again, Tampa with a triple.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
Here's Johnson. Soft touch off the glass.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
And again, Tampa with a triple.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Now here's Noah. Defense is right there. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Black Hole. Look at that jam.
Come on
just
now, bring
beautiful.
the thunder, rock that rim.
How's that for a quick possession?
Yeah, no hesitation at all, taking that one to the basket. Beautifully done.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia.
Pretty. Passing, timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Clarkson kicks it to Noah. Johnson in the corner. 4-on-3 break from deep three-point range. And again, Tampa with a triple.
You know, guys, fast break points right now in their favor, and they're really pushing the tempo.
And, Greg, defensively, you got to have better floor balance and commitment to hustling back. I mean, you got to sprint back. You can't jog back.
Over in the corner, Allen. A three ball. And the basket by Stone. Stone's got 8 points here in this quarter.
What are you going to do defensively? Such separation with the height advantage in that matchup.
And he bangs it home with one hand.
That one was solid. There's a big difference in the field goal percentages between these two teams here in the second half.
And, Greg, that difference has come about because we've got one team moving crisply, getting good shots, and the other is just kind of stagnant.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Randall's checked in for Noah. Reddick comes in for Allen. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Jordan Clarkson. .29 seconds left here in the third quarter. Russell kicks to Johnson. To end the run. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Terrific effort on that shot. I mean, he's given up a lot of inches in that mismatch.
Well, height, who cares about height? I mean, it's just a number. Hey, you got to go with what you got. And he took what he had right at him there. Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the three.
Outside, Russell. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
From deep. Offline. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Tampa out in front, running away with it. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. So it's the Lakers now. We've got Johnson, D'Angelo Russell out there with Askew. And there's Rambis, and it's Dang in at the small forward position. That's the Laker 5. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Here's Askew. They swipe it. The dish to Stone. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
And even 3-on-3 break. From deep. And again, Tampa with a triple.
Really their own worst enemy right now with all these turnovers.
I tell you what, guys, this game would look a lot different, would have a different texture if they didn't give the ball away so much. I mean, that's really been the storyline so far.
And it's Russell missing.
You can see how much the defense respects him. I mean, they were all over him on that look.
And Tampa getting another bucket right there.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
Askew passes to Russell. Out of bounds, Tampa takes possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
On offense, here's Tampa. They've got a 10-0 run going.
Now this is just getting ridiculous. They can't possibly keep this up.
Can't remember the last time they missed one. Remarkable shooting here.
They get a hand on it. Kicks to Stone. Cranes the jumper to finish the break. Stone's got 29.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
The Prophet passes to Stone. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Forget about finesse and agility. This big fella is all about power and force.
Right side, Russell. And now Tampa on the break. The coast-to-coast dunk.
How's that for a quick possession?
Yeah, no hesitation at all taking that one to the basket. Beautifully done.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Luol Deng. Looking at the last game for Tampa, it was a win against the Miami Heat. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Boy, they are feasting right now off of all of these turnovers.
D to O. It's been a major catalyst for him. Defense to offense.
Poke loose. Here's the Prophet. From deep three-point range, and again Tampa with a triple.
And guys, they've allowed an embarrassing number of points off those turnovers.
Well, you really put your defense in a tough spot. You compromise your defense when you fumble the ball away like that.
Here's Askew. Outside Russell. Teardrop shot. And Stone pulls it down. Stone's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
And the Lakers making a change here. Allen's checked in. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Ball's knocked loose. And now Tampa on the break. Here's Troutman.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. My goodness.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Let's bring it Lakers.
Here's Askew. From deep, from beyond the arc, and then some.
Another turnover there leading to a basket.
And they've really made the most of all those chances they've had from these turnovers. It's really driving their offense right now. Actually, it's their best offense.
Here's Troutman. And again, Tampa with a triple.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Noah high post. From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Redick is checked in. Here's the Prophet for the three. And again, Tampa with a triple.
Man, this fourth quarter has been tremendous. They have been exceptional from deep.
Yeah, a bunch of their points coming from long range here. A major barrage.
From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
From where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. If they want things to be easy on themselves here late, make sure he has the ball.
And Redick kicks to Johnson. Here's the Prophet. From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range.
This is crazy. Every shot they're taking right now is finding the mark.
Literally every shot, partner. I mean, they just aren't missing.
And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter. Poked away, and now Tampa on the break. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Stone passes to the Prophet. And again, Tampa with a triple.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out in style. What a time to have this kind of surge.
Here's Allen. That's tipped. Lights out, passes to the Prophet. From deep, and again Tampa with a triple.
It's been a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. He's in a groove, and that tray of his has just been deadly.
Now here's Redick. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's the Prophet. And again, Tampa with a triple.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
Now the pass to Allen. Troutman. And again, Tampa with a triple. So we see Tampa get the win here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Last but not least, here is your Jordan Player of the Game, the Prophet.